Shumashia studiarikite. And the pair Father Leon Kuriakos Pereira. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ മെജുഗോറയിലാണ് Chaplin for the English speaking pilgrims ആയിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ 3 വർഷം ആയിട്ട് ഇവിടെ താമസിക്കുന്നത്. I am a Dominican friar. നാട്ടിൽ അത്രയും ഡൊമിനിക്കൻസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. I belong to the English province. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടിലാണ് ഞാൻ ഡൊമിനിക്കൻസിനെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തത്. ഞാൻ സിംഗപ്പൂരിലാണ് ജനിച്ചത്. എൻ്റെ അച്ഛനും അമ്മ നാട്ടിലാണ്, അവർ രണ്ടും നാട്ടിലാണ് ജനിച്ചത്. അമ്മയുടെ ഫാമിലി കൊല്ലം, ബട്ട് മാവേലിക്കര I think originally, but Kollam and Punalur and Mavelikara, my mother's father and mother. But she herself was born in Kollam, where many of our family are. And Achan, we always say Trivandrum or Pudukurchi. And the grandparents are Singapore migrated. Yes. Okay. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അവിടെയായിരുന്നു. സോ ഇൻ സിംഗപ്പൂർ നമ്മുടെ ഹൈസ്കൂൾ 12th സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് തീരുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കമ്പൾസറി മിലിറ്ററി സർവീസ് ഉണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ആർമിയിലായിരുന്നു 2.5 years. പിന്നെ അവിടെ ആർമിയിൽ ഒരു ആക്സിഡൻറ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ സ്പൈൻ 2 സ്ഥലത്തിൽ ഫ്രാക്ചർ, T9 T11. ഓക്കെ. പിന്നെ ഒരു ഓപ്പറേഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. I have a metallic thing inside me holding me together. പിന്നെ ആ സമയത്തിലാണ് ഞാൻ മെജുഗോറയിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ആയിട്ട് വന്നത്. സിംഗപ്പൂരിൽ നമ്മളെല്ലാം കേട്ടായിരുന്നു മെജുഗോറയെ. 1985 onwards ഒരു ചൈനീസ് കപ്പിൾ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, വിക്ടർ ആൻഡ് വിവിയൻ വി. അവരെപ്പോഴും every Saturday they used to talk about Medjugorje to 2,000 people. 2,000 ആളുകൾ വരുമായിരുന്നു every Saturday ഇത് കേൾക്കാൻ. Majority non-Catholic, non-Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, also Muslims, whatever, Sikhs, they would all come. And many people started to come to Medjugorje from Singapore. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാമെന്ന് Medjugorje, what is Medjugorje and what is it all about. അതുകൊണ്ട് so I came 1991 for the first time. And really, I have my faith today because of Our Lady of Medjugorje, and I have my vocation. I'm an Archanana because of Medjugorje, because of Madhav. Okay. Adim, first things first. Medjugorje is a village. It is a village in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Adan Irajam, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Randu Bhagyam. പിന്നെ I say it's a village. ഇപ്പോഴും ഒരു village ആണ്. 5 കൊച്ചു hamlet ഗ്രാമങ്ങൾ. They make up one parish. So the parish church is behind me, St. James. അവരുടെ ഭാഷയിൽ Sveti Yakov. നമ്മുടെ ചാക്കോ പോലെ Yakov. So here Madhav began appearing 24th of June 1981. And since then she comes every day. Now, the church, they investigated and they said they couldn't decide, is this real or not real? So the status of Medjugorje is it is open. People are invited to come to experience Medjugorje for themselves and to report their experiences to the bishops and to Rome, to the Holy Father in Rome. Okay, and the experience. From the first time I came here, I already believed Medjugorje. Satyam, I have to tell the truth. Satyam Barenam, avare oru kunnundu. Avare bhashale Krishavats. Nammade Malayalathil Kurushamala. Ee Kurushamalale 1991, on the 11th of September 91, from 4 in the morning till 6, Nanum Madhavane Kande. Adu Satyamana. I can't lie. I didn't expect to see her, but I saw her, and I wasn't alone. എൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരനുണ്ട് കെവിൻ, ഒരു ചീന പയ്യൻ, ഇപ്പം പയ്യനല്ല, എൻ്റെ പ്രായമാണ്. And he also saw her with me, and the best friend ആണ് Kevin, even now. So I'm not saying that everyone who comes to Medjugorje is going to see Madhav. We have no guarantees. I never expected to see her, but it happened. I think also in the early days, many people saw her. And she tells the visionaries, I'm often in front of the cross praying for the conversion of sinners. So I didn't embark on the priesthood. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ആദ്യം ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടിൽ പോയി യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ I studied medicine. ഞാൻ ഡോക്ടറായിട്ട് ജോലി ചെയ്ത് ആശുപത്രിയിൽ. But really, മെഡ്ജുഗോറിയയിൽ ഈ രണ്ട് വലിയ സൈൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഒന്നാമത്തെ കുർബാന. എങ്ങനെയാണ് ആളുകൾ ഇവിടെ കുർബാന ആഘോഷിക്കുന്നത്? With such devotion, with such love. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ബിഗ് സൈൻ ഓഫ് മെഡ്ജുഗോറിയ. ആൻഡ് രണ്ടാമത്തെ കൺഫെഷൻ, ഹോളി കൺഫെഷൻ. ഇവിടെ വരുന്ന മുമ്പ് ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടിൽ I would hear if people said, I haven't been to confession 20 years, 30 years, I would already think this is so amazing. And then ഇവിടെ മെഡ്ജുഗോറിയയിൽ they will tell me 50 വർഷമായി അതോ 60 വർഷം. That is more normal. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ conversions എല്ലാം ഇവിടെ പറ്റുന്നു. And also the other thing is many people say, and I also experience, ഭയങ്കര ഒരു സമാധാനം ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, ഭയങ്കര ഒരു പീസ്. അത് മാതാവിൻ്റെ ഗിഫ്റ്റാണ്. ആ ലേഡീസ് മെസ്സേജസ് ഒരുപാട് മെസ്സേജസ് ഉണ്ട്, because she's been appearing every day since 1981. And then 5 main points ഉണ്ട്. They are, ഒന്നാമത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ് pray with the heart. പിന്നെ അവരുടെ ഭാഷയിൽ അവർ പറയുന്ന മോളിറ്റെ സെർച്ചം, അത് pray with the heart അല്ല, pray using the heart as an instrument, pray using the heart as a tool. അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് പറയുന്നത്? ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലും പറയാൻ നോക്കത്തില്ല. So pray from the center of your being, pray like you're speaking to God, like to your best friend, directly, openly. And then മാതാവ് പറയുന്നത് കൊന്ത പഠിക്കാൻ every day. She is very gentle with the villagers. When they began, ഇവരെല്ലാം ഫാമിംഗ് ആളുകളായിരുന്നു, അത്രയും എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഒന്നും ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു ആ സമയത്തിൽ. 1981 maybe അത്രയും ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് അല്ലായിരുന്നു. I remember when I first went to Kerala 1973, അങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ഇവിടെയും. And then here even until 1990 it was like that, So she had to start them slowly. They were stubborn people, and she said, okay, please pray 7 Our Father, 7 Hail Mary, 7 Glory Be every day. ആദ്യമേ അങ്ങനെയാണ് തുടങ്ങിയ. പിന്നെ പറഞ്ഞ് please add the Apostles' Creed. Okay? പിന്നെ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞ് okay, now I want you to pray 5 decades of the Rosary every day. അത് തുടങ്ങി. പിന്നെ a few months after that she said, okay, now please pray 15 decades of the Rosary. അതുകൊണ്ട് whole Rosary complete. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പം every day here in the evening നമ്മൾ complete കൊന്ത നമ്മളെല്ലാം പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കും. കുർബാനന് before joyful and sorrowful mysteries, പിന്നെ കുർബാന കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് glorious mysteries as thanksgiving. അത് മാതാവ് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മളിത് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഇവിടെ. സെക്കൻഡ് സ്റ്റോൺ, അവർ വിളിക്കുന്ന ഇത് 5 stones of Medjugorje. അതിൻ്റെ ഐഡിയ ഈ ഡേവിഡ് ഷെപ്പേർഡ് ബോയ് ഗൊലായത്തിനെ കൺഫ്രണ്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എന്തോ എടുക്കുന്ന 5 stones അല്ലേ, 5 കൊച്ചു പെബിൾസ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇതാ മാതാവ് നമുക്ക് തരുന്ന 5 pebbles against our Goliath. രണ്ടാമത്തെ സ്റ്റോൺ Holy Mass. മാതാവ് പറഞ്ഞു ഇവിടെ always go to Mass as frequently as possible. Always prepare before Mass. She even said, some of you are rushing to Mass. She said, it's better for you not to go to Mass if you go like this. Angry strong language. And then she says, never leave Mass without making your Thanksgiving. Innata mother parinu. Adukone Mass is the center of Medjugorje. It's important here. So in the evening, ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ 1991 അവരുടെ അമ്മച്ചിമാർ, they all widows in those days, the ബാബ എപ്പോഴും കറുത്ത് ഒരു സ്കാർഫും കറുത്ത് ഉടുപ്പ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് എല്ലാവരും എടുക്കും, whole family, and say, we are going to church now. Stop working, we go. So അവർ ഇവിടെ 4 മണി 4:30 5 മണിക്ക് ഇവിടെ എത്തും, എല്ലാവരും പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാൻ, whole family down to the smallest grandchild. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ behavior, and it's wonderful to see, ഭയങ്കര wonderful. Okay, Holy Mass. പിന്നെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ സ്റ്റോൺ is Holy Bible. മാതാവ് ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞ്, take the Holy Bible, put it in a prominent place in the family. Let everyone in the family, ellarum in the family, to ask them to read it, especially the Gospels, and to memorize it. Mother panni kaalathe Bible vaikan. Okay, and she says, you have forgotten the Bible. Okay, actually naatile aalil probably read the Bible earlier. Naalamathe stone is fasting. Mother panni fast strictly on Wednesdays and Fridays. The best fast is on bread and water. Okay, or nombe every Wednesday and Friday. Pinna it's for the whole day, 24 hours. 24 hours Wednesday, 24 hours Friday. Or excuse onnilla. Okay. But she says she invites. She doesn't force. Mother invites us, but she says it is important. She says, without your fasting, without your sacrifices, I cannot convert sinners. I need your help. Angane aayittu anu Mada parayunne. I need your help. Okay. Pinna fasting നമ്മൾ നോക്കിയെങ്കിൽ ഈ ഈസ്റ്റേൺ ഓർത്തഡോക്സ്, ഈസ്റ്റേൺ കാത്തലിക്സ് അവരെല്ലാം വെൻസ്ഡേയും ഫ്രൈഡേ എപ്പോഴും ഫാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ ഫാസ്റ്റ് മാതാവ് തന്നെയാണ് ചെയ്ത് ഈ നോമ്പ്. Because there is a document called the Didache. The Didache, Greek, it means the teaching of the 12 apostles. It was written maybe the year 50, so 20 years after the resurrection. And adila ezhuthi irikkunna, you shall fast on Wednesdays and Fridays. Why Wednesday? Wednesday aanu Judas, the high priest, lu poi paranya, what will you give me if I hand him over to you? Okay, Wednesday aanu Judas in the betrayal, the divasam. Pinna Friday, Good Friday, Valya Friday, the day of Jesus' suffering and passion and death. So these 2 days we fast. And Our Lady says, don't make a fuss. She says, the best fast is bread and water. Adukon bread and water anengi athrem difficult alla. Etre ishtam pole bread karikam. She didn't say how much. Vellam anengi kudikku. So you won't go thirsty. In theory, you should not be hungry. But to do all this, and she says, don't make a fuss, don't tell people, just do this. And she says, only the sick are exempt. Excuse anengi only the sick. She doesn't even say elderly anengi primal alalum, she doesn't excuse. But she says to the sick, she says, even you have to make a sacrifice. And she gives examples. She says, let him who smokes not smoke cigarettes. Let him who drinks alcohol not drink alcohol. Innanengi namakku parayam, let she who uses Instagram or Facebook or email not use the internet, or a sacrifice. Idu Madhavinte for her work. Madhav parayna, I need your help. Pinna അഞ്ചാമത്തെ stone is Holy Confession. Holy Confession. അത് മാതാ പറയുന്നത്, the West has forgotten confession. Confession is the remedy എങ്ങനെയാ പറയുന്നത്, മരുന്ന് for the West. And she says, go to confession once a month at least. Okay, at least ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം ഒരു മാസത്തിൽ. അതാണെങ്കിൽ അത്രയും അത് ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട് അല്ല, അല്ലയോ? ഞാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നത് എനിക്ക് കൺഫെഷൻ ഉടുപ്പ് കഴുകുന്ന പോലെയാണ്. അത് എൻ്റെ ഉടുപ്പ് എപ്പോഴും once a week ആണ് കഴുകുന്നത് അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് കൺഫെഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ maybe okay, I personally go once a week, but that's only because I need to. ആവശ്യമുണ്ട് കൊണ്ട്. Okay, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാം അത്രയും ആവശ്യമില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് once a month ആണെങ്കിൽ അത്രയും മറുപടിയല്ല. Okay, but Madhav says go once a month to confession, and she says make an honest and good confession. Adukond engine oru nalla confession undakuna, very simple. Remember this sentence, 3 words undu. confess your sins. Okay? And by emphasizing these words, you will know how to confess. Number one, confess. Or a real confession argument. You can't say, Achanu kandittu parenda, Chalapam nyan idu chedu, Chalapam nyan idu chedila. Well, Chalapam anangi, well, Chalapam nyan absolve shame, Chalapam I won't absolve you. Okay? You just say, nyan idu chedu. Full stop. Okay? Pinna, confess your sins. Ninda pavangal agan must be ninda pavangal. Okay, don't come and say, oh Father, I get so angry. My husband, he's such an idiot, and my daughter-in-law, she's so evil. Ingana vera aalalde pavangal confess chedangi, I will absolve vera aalalde pavangal, but your sins will remain. Okay, confess your sins. Okay, life is too short. Number 3, confess your sins. They must be pavangal. Don't confess your feelings, your emotions. Oh, Father, I feel so bad. Okay, maybe you feel bad, but you did the right thing. Okay, for example, if someone says, I feel bad, my brother is a drug addict, but I didn't give him money. Well, good, don't give him money. He's a drug addict. Okay, so you feel bad, but you did the right thing. Madhav has been giving secrets to them. And when they receive the 10th secret, adu kayinittu regular apparitions nirthum. So, 3 vere 10 secrets undu. They only see Our Lady. Okay, rendu vere Yakov and Ivanka oru varshathil oru pravasham mathram kanum. Yakov anangi Christmas Day le, pinne Ivanka on the anniversary of the apparition, 25th June. That was on the first day that all 6 were together. The first appearance was the day before, 24th. 25th was when the 6 were together, the first time. So Ivanka and Yakov oru pravasham ullu kanunnu Madhavina oru varshathil. Pinne Mariana, she stopped seeing Our Lady regularly from December 1982. And then 1987, and then she was seeing only once a year. And then 1987, oru pudhiya thing thodangi where Madhav comes and sees her once a month on the 2nd of the month. Other public usually Apparition Hill. Mattu 3 vere, they see her every day. Maria, Vitska, and Ivan. These 3 see her every day. Still, they have 9 secrets each. Okay, but these secrets are, well, they are still secret. Okay, no one knows, but they are about events in the future. Okay, the first 3 secrets are things that will make the world think, oh, God exists. Okay, so they are strange things, wonderful things, to make the world believe that God exists. The 3rd secret in particular is a permanent sign that Madhav will leave here on Apparition Hill. Okay, now the secrets, when they are coming true, Mariana will tell a priest that she has chosen 10 days before, and she and the priest will pray and fast for 1 week, and then 3 days before, this priest will tell the whole world what is coming. Okay, so those are the first 3 secrets. Okay, and then after that, secrets number 4 till 10 are bad things, punishments, chastisements for the world. Okay, other Madhav Paranya, you can see now the state of the world is so bad, it lives without God, it is asking for God to intervene. And also when the 10th secret happens, after that, the world will be very different. Okay, Paranya, men will believe like in ancient times. Okay, pannu pole oru vishwasam vechu aanu alile that this is how they will live. Okay, that they will have a faith like in ancient times. This Our Lady calls the triumph of my immaculate heart. Okay, but we don't know ivide atharam details onnum thannilla Madhav, and the visionaries don't talk about it. Enikkariyam, I know all 6 visionaries. Some of the visionaries I'm closer to than others, but we leave them alone. I never talk to them about the apparition or Madhav or anything. I just talk about ordinary things, because avarke epprum alile pest cheyum, Madhav engine edukkunna lipstick iduvo engine thodupu, stupid questions anangi. So I also leave them alone. They have a normal life, and they are The youngest is my age, 47. The oldest must be 53. The two oldest girls, Ivanka and Mirjana, are grandmothers now. Yeah. So, and for example, a pilgrim asked Mirjana, she said, "Can you pray for my son? He's at university doing his exams." And Mirjana said, "No, I will not pray for your son." She said, "My daughter is at university, I have to pray for her. You pray for your own son." Okay. So, they are ordinary people. We mustn't think of visionary as like a saint or something. They are ordinary people. They also have to become holy. They also struggle their ordinary struggles like us. Okay, ഇവിടെ Medjugorje ഒരുപാട് miracles ആളുകൾ report ചെയ്യും, and we encourage them to tell the parish office so we can send it to Rome. So there are things like there's an American woman who had a brain tumor. അത് ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് she felt like a burning sensation തലയിൽ. പിന്നെ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് now brain tumor എല്ലാം പോയി. No trace of it. Her doctors ഒരു Korean family ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അമ്മ മാത്രമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ വന്നു, because her son, there was something very wrong with him. I forget what was wrong with the son, but the husband ഒരു faith ഒന്നുമില്ലായിരുന്നു, but she refused to leave. So when her pilgrim group തിരിച്ചു കൊറിയയിൽ പോയി, she stayed here for another month. And she was looking at the picture and she was thinking, Our Lady also knew what it's like to have a child suffering and be helpless. And she started crying and crying and crying, and said, "Okay, I accept whatever God will give me." Then she went home, back to the house where she was staying, and her husband rang her and said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Every day the same. I'm praying on the mountain." And he said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." Because the son was healed, the husband also regained his faith, and he donated the statue of Madhav. For me, is the most striking miracle. To hear confessions here, if you start hearing, it will take at least 4 or 5 hours. 6 hours. There is the risen Christ statue. That was donated by an Italian artist. Same who made the bronze plaques on the Randamalele or bronze plaques on the Carmelo Puzzolo Avanana Ondakia. So he made this risen Christ statue, and then after a while, I don't know when, Jesus in the right knee or liquid varana, and no one knows what it is. Or there's a tiny crack and there's this water coming out. The water doesn't feel like water. It feels organic. Tears in the pool. They take handkerchiefs and they soak up the liquid, and it's there all the time. Winter മാസത്തിലും ഒരു liquid വരും. Summer ഇവിടെ ഭയങ്കര ചൂടാണ് ഇവിടെ. നാട്ടിൽ കാലം it's 45 degrees Celsius. So even in the summer when it's 45, when you look at the knee against the background of the sky, the blue sky, you can see like a vapor trail. So it means the liquid is still coming but evaporating straight away. But it's strange that liquid is still coming. The statue is hollow. It has to be hollow because it's bronze, so heavy. They're going to hollow it. I'm going to construct it. Name what it is. It's strange. There was a metal expert, and he said it's impossible for water to accumulate and keep exuding from a hollow statue like this for this long period of time. So it is strange. ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ winter monthsൽ പോകുമ്പോൾ ആരും കാണത്തില്ല, ഞാൻ മാത്രം. So I used to soak the liquid on my rosary. What to do as a pilgrim? Father Slavko Babric. Father Slavko, he died 2001. He was the spiritual guide for the visionaries. Very important for the spirituality of Medjugorje. Ayal epprum paranga 3 things to do in Medjugorje. Number 1, go to the church, adore Jesus in the church. Number 2, go up Cross Mountain, Kurushmala, and make the way of the cross and leave your crosses on the hill with Jesus. Number 3, go up Apparition Hill, the other hill. There, pray the rosary with Our Lady, Madhavanukunda, with Our Lady, and And then he said, go home. don't stay in Medjugorje. Okay. But there are other things. Now, there are many different communities. For example, there's a community called Chenakolo, a Senegal community, and this is for former drug addicts or alcoholics or any kind of, there are two of them. Ivada Tottaduthu is the one for men, and the one for women is on the other side, on the far side. Okay, and they are really good, these communities. I really like them. It was founded by a nun, Sister Elvira, Italian nun. She small, bangara kochi, 4.5 feet tall, small little nun. She used to round up all these drug addicts in Italy, and she made them work and pray. And they have, usually drug rehabilitation centers, they have maybe 65-75% success at most. Even Senegal community, Chenakolo, they have 90-something% success rate. But because they're committed to a life of prayer, adoration, and hard work. Everything they do, kulikan chumma thanathu vallam, and then they do all their laundry, kai vechi laundry. Pandu naatlu vela pandu. So they live a really basic kind of life, and they are happy, very happy, because they never had, when they were growing up, they were spoiled. They had everything. So they were bored. They didn't go to church. They just did drugs or alcohol or whatever nonsense. And now they discovered joy. Pope John Paul Vanilla, he said, I would go to Medjugorje if I wasn't Pope. And then he wanted to come. And he said his heart is in Medjugorje. Pandoru Valliya Rajam Yugoslavia. Now it's 7 different countries. Okay. And the Bishops' Conference of Yugoslavia in 1991, in the town of Zadar on the Croatian coast, they met and they said, we have not found enough evidence to say Medjugorje is supernatural, but also they're not condemning it. So they left it open and they said people are free to come here and people will come here and they need pastoral care. That's the last official position of the church. Pinne kazhinja varsham 2017 Pope Francis or personal envoy ഇവിടെ അയച്ച് Archbishop Henrik Hose. അയാൾ ഒരു Polish bishop ആണ്. പിന്നെ he has a lot of experience, 20 years in Africa, in Rwanda. അവിടെ ഒരു shrine on the Kibeho Mother appeared there, and now it is approved by the church. Okay, and so he came here. He made many interviews with visionaries, with the priests, with the nuns, with some of the lay people. And when he left here, he said Medjugorje has a lot of light and some shadows, but the light far outweighs the shadows. So I was happy because no place is perfect. Every place has something bad. But I'm glad he saw, because he went back, and then last November he gave an interview with a Polish journal where he was very, very positive, and he said he expected Medjugorje to be approved as a shrine. Okay, it's not saying that that the church is going to say Mada Vivada definitely aite varana. The church is not going to say anything now. But whether people should come here, whether it's a shrine, that it might be approved soon. Who knows? We're waiting. Okay. So in the meantime, we are free to come here, just as വീട്ടില് എല്ലാവരും കുമ്പസാരിക്കാൻ എപ്പോഴും next parishലല്ലേ പോകുന്നത്, because they're scared of going to their own priest. So just like you're free to go to the next parish, you are free to come here to Medjugorje.